This is an Intro to Modern Assyrian, Lesson 10. Sorry about the long wait in between lessons. Hopefully it won't be quite that long again. So in this lesson I'm going to cover the verb to eat, again in the present continuous tense. So this will be part 2 of the present continuous. First is I'm eating, so this is the first person singular conjugation. Bichalin. Bichalin. And there's no pronunciation difference. If you're a man or a woman, you say this the same. Bichalin. Next is you are eating, so this is the second person in the singular. Bichalet. Bichalet. Again here there's no pronunciation difference for the different genders, so whether you're talking to a man or a woman, for both you just say bichalet. Next is he, she, or it is eating, so this is the third person singular conjugation. Bichalele. Bichalele. So this would mean he is eating or it is eating when it is a masculine object. Bichalele. Bichalela. Bichalela. This would mean she is eating, or again it is eating when it is a feminine object. Bichalela. Next is we are eating, so this is the first person plural. Bichalech. Bichalech. As always, there's no gender difference for this word. Bichalech. You are eating, so this is the second person, but now in the plural. Bichaletun. Bichaletun. Again, there's no difference for gender. Bichaletun. Finally is they are eating, so this is the third person plural. Bichalena. Bichalena. Once again, there's no gender difference. Bichalena. This is just a quick explanation of the grammar behind the continuous. So the bi prefix on the front of the verb is one of two ways to show that an action is continuous in Assyrian. Here in bichala it's sort of extended, but you can still hear the bi there. And then it was also present in bruchshe for going, but that one's an exception for the pronunciation, but the same basic principle applies there. This is sort of like the ing suffix in English, where you say I'm eating, or bichalen. The bi at the beginning is like the ing. Unlike in English though, you can't drop that ing to make it a non-continuous verb. Like in English you can say I'm eating or I eat. In Assyrian you can't drop the bi and get I eat. It doesn't work that way. That's a different form of the verb that I'll explain in a future lesson. For this lesson's vocabulary, I'm going to cover the suffixed possessive pronouns. So this is a quick explanation of how to use the possessive suffixes. So to show possession on a noun, you drop the final vowel and then replace it with one of these suffixes. So e means my, uch means your for singular masculine, ach is your when it's singular feminine, u is his, o is her, an is our, bochun is your in the plural, and this is sort of that further back sound again, is there. And then again, these are all suffixes. They have to be added to a word to have any meaning. If you want the standalone versions, I went over them in lesson 9. So you can't use any of these words by themselves. They have to be added on to a noun after you've dropped the final vowel. And so here's some examples of how they're used. So ktava means book. Ktava. Ktava. Now I'm going to show you ktava with the suffix possessive pronouns. Ktavi. Ktavi. Ktavoch. Ktavoch, ktavach, ktavach, ktavu, ktavu, ktavo, ktavo, ktavan, كتابا كتابوخن كتابوخن كتابه كتابه. And a final note, these suffixes are always added to the nouns that they modify and never to the adjectives. So an example of this would be if you wanted to say my big book, it would be kitavi gyura. Kitavi gyura. It's book that's marked as my, and you don't mark the adjective. So kitavi gyura. So to end this lesson, I just wanted to review the numbers 1 through 10 really quick now that you have them all. خ تر طلا أربعة خمسة عشرة شابة ثمانية عشرة أسرة. And that's the end of lesson 10. So I guess I kind of crammed a lot in this time. There's a lot of stuff to go over. Hopefully you caught most of it. If not, you can always go back through it, rewind some, maybe play some stuff back slower, and take some notes and stuff. Hopefully you can get it all down. This will probably be my last really grammar intensive lesson for a while. I'm just trying to get to a point where we can move back into some more practical conversational stuff. Just this is some really necessary information, so hopefully you found it helpful and enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. Merci Basime.